As of April 1st, 30% of renters did not pay rent.
And this is news that's coming from the organization it's the National Multifamily Housing Council and also real estate data providers. Nearly 1/3 of renters in the United States were unable to pay their rent the first week of April.
Cancel rent movement is becoming more and more popular. After all, landlords are rich people who can take it, right? But is this really so? And what are the long-term consequences of the move like this? By the end of this video, you will know why canceling rent can hurt the very same people it is trying to protect. I am Jen and I'm a policy analyst. I have been renting in New York City suburb for about 10 years. Just a couple of months ago, I was able to purchase my first rental property that I rent out. And I might have a selfish interest in this, because indeed I am a newly minted landlord. And I do believe that canceling rent is unfair to people like me who sacrificed a lot to get to the point where they can invest into rental properties. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. It gives me incredible motivation to create more content like this. As an economist, I know that canceling rent can damage the economy and hurt the very same people it is trying to protect right now. It's hard to say what exactly led to the idea that we can just cancel rent outright, especially since during the last recession nobody suggested anything like this. Maybe it's the recent changes in political philosophy, or it may be that this time, as opposed to say 2008, economy just came to a halt all of a sudden. In the fairy tale world where we can just cancel anything we don't like, we would forgive everybody's rent and move on to watching Netflix throughout the rest of the quarantine. Wouldn't that be nice? As simple as canceling rent sounds, it can actually turn into a default cycle that can damage the economy and hurt people. The problem is that if tenants don't pay rent, the property owners, such as landlords or owners of commercial rentals, will not be able to pay mortgage, or will lose the income stream that they're using to keep up the properties. The issue is that mortgages are often securitized. They're packed into bonds and sold as an investment. Often those investors are pension funds, retirement accounts, and insurance companies. And those pension funds support police officers, firefighters, teachers, and public service employees. In other words, it might not be apparent every time tenants write out their checks or homeowners pay their mortgages. It enters into the economy in a way it creates income for multiple sources. Sometimes that rent money can go back to the very same tenants in a way of pension checks or other investment returns. Another point is that if rents are canceled and mortgages are not paid, it might discourage investors from buying mortgage-backed securities, since they might fear that they might lose out in the event of another rental holiday. As a result, it might be harder to get a mortgage in the future, and today's renters might have a harder time becoming homeowners in the future. While it can be argued that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac cover default risk, and Federal Reserve pledged to buy out hundreds of millions of dollars in mortgage-backed securities, all that it does is offload debt to the future generations, which is neither fair nor financially prudent. I'm really curious to know, what do you guys think? Do you think there should be yet another stimulus package to help out renters? Or is it just creating more national debt? Or do you maybe think that rents should be canceled? What I think is this situation reveals a much bigger problem in today's society. There's so many people in this country that don't even have savings to cover basic expenses such as rent or food. So what's going to happen when they retire? But this is a subject for another video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel because it really helps. Follow me on Instagram as well so that we could be friends in the real life. Till next time, bye.